I performed an FMS assessment and Barefoot assessment on my mom, Claudia Connors. The deep squat, she scored a 2 on. The first exercise I had her doing is a toe touch. Notice that her feet will go from her heels beyond the ground to her toes. She would do this slowly for 3 sets of 2 reps for 4 days a week. The second exercise I had her doing was a deadlift with double leg and single leg on. She would use a kettlebell or dumbbell for this. She would do 2 sets of 5 reps each leg with kettlebell or dumbbell for 4 days a week. The third exercise is a wall sit with dorsiflexion. She would do 2 sets of 10 reps for 4 days a week. Next is the hurdle step. She scored a 2 on this. The first exercise I had her doing is a stride with spinal rotation. She would do 2 sets of 3 reps on each side for 4 days a week. Next is a stride with hip external rotation. She would do 2 sets, 5 reps on each side for 4 days a week. Next is a single leg bridge. She would do 3 sets of 5 on each leg for 4 days a week. She would make sure her leg is straight and her toe is straight too, also with it. Next is the inline lunge. She scored a 3 on this. The first exercise I had her doing is a lunge with short stance with kettlebell or dumbbell. She would do 2 sets of 3 reps on each leg for 3 days a week. The second exercise is a kneeling hip flexor stretch with core engagement. She would do 2 sets of 10 reps on each side for 3 days a week. The third exercise is a lunge with hip progression. She would do 3 sets of 5 reps on each leg for 3 days a week. Next is the shoulder mobility. She scored a 3 on this. The first exercise is a slide, slaying torso twist, or shoulder row. She do 3 sets of 5 reps, 3 days a week. The second exercise is a wall sit with shoulder press. She would do 3 sets of 5 reps for 3 days a week. The third exercise is a trunk rotation. She would do 2 sets of 2 reps for each side, 3 days a week. Next, the active straight leg raise. She scored a 3 on this. The first exercise is a straight leg bridge. She did 2 sets of 5 reps each leg for 3 days a week. Next is the assisted single leg rowing with resistance band. She would do 2 sets of 5 reps per leg 3 days a week. Next is a single leg toe touch with stick. She would do 3 sets of 5 reps each leg for 3 days a week. Making sure the stick will not go off her back. So try and keep it straight on your back. Try to keep it more straight on your back. And go down. There we go. All right, next is the trunk stability push-up. She scored a 2 on this. The first is a ring and row or plank row. She'll do 3 sets of 5 reps each arm for 4 days a week. The second exercise is a push-up walkout. She would do 3 sets of 5 reps for 4 days a week. The third exercise is a box push-up. She would do 2 sets of 10 reps for 4 days a week. Rotary stability would be next. She scored 2 on this. The first exercise is a windshield wipers, 2 sets of 5 reps each side for 4 days a week. The second exercise would be a leg fallout. She would do 3 sets of 5 for each leg, 4 days a week. The third exercise would be a side plank progression. She would do 3 sets of 5 for each side for 4 days a week. When performing a barefoot assessment on her, I noticed that she's more everted than inverted. The first exercise I would have her doing is a leg raise with medicine ball between her feet. Having her feet slightly inverted. She would do 3 sets of 5 reps for each, 3 sets of 5 for 4 days a week. The second exercise is eccentric calf raise on box. She would do 2 sets of 10 for 4 days a week. Lastly, the final exercise is a toe extension. I found that she had minimal toe extension. She would do 2 sets, holding for 20 seconds for reps for 4 days a week.